There are a few things that we can learn from the summer. We can learn from the summer that in the summertime you can grow very tall in a short span. 2 months in reality, when you have that is maybe the average summer vacation most people have. Could be less, could be more. But 2 months in reality actually isn't that much now that you think about it. You're thinking, if like you grow 4 inches in 2 months. That's a lot. But in reality, actually, it's not that long of a time. It's only 60 days. 60 days isn't that much. In reality, when you're thinking about what happened in the wintertime, why was I not growing in the wintertime a lot? That's something that you should be thinking about. Why was I not growing so much then? Because in reality, these are a few things that we should be learning from the summer. In the summertime, you have no school that's forcing you to go to school, and you have to wake up really early, ruining your sleep. On top of that, you're really stressed out because you're going to have some exams. And on top of stress, that stunts cortisol, that stunts your growth, you also have bad sleep, which also stunts your growth. So it's logical that how would you be growing tall when your sleep is already so bad? When your sleep is already so bad, it doesn't make any sense for you to be growing so tall. Now, if we look at the summer, for example, in the summertime you have no school, which means that your mind is never going to be really thinking about, I'm having some tests or anything, because you don't. And most people, they don't even know what they're going to have for tests next summer, next school term. So basically, your mind is basically completely clear. You're basically not really thinking about anything, and you're just chilled out because you realize you don't have anything that's stopping you, and thus it'll make so that you won't be taking forever to fall asleep like in school days. Because in school time, you'll be basically just thinking about, oh, I have school tomorrow, I can't sleep probably. But when it's actually not school time, when it's the summer like right now, you're going to be thinking, oh yeah, it's actually you're not going to be thinking about all these things. So you're going to be having less cortisol that is going to increase your growth hormone that's being secreted, because having high cortisol will stun your growth. This is something that you should know of, because if you have a high amount of cortisol, you won't be able to grow as tall. So you should be prioritizing just trying to lower your stress. So we can learn from this all year round. We should be trying. I know it's not really possible when you have school, but one thing is that you try and basically handle it in a way. So instead of leaving all the school stuff to the last minute and you're stressing out it, think of a plan. Think about, how can I actually do my schoolwork properly? Because that's the thing, when you're stressed out, is because you start thinking emotionally and don't know stop thinking logically, not thinking about how am I actually going to get my schoolwork done? Because if you think about how you're going to get your schoolwork done, it's actually going to make you not be stressed out, and you're going to be thinking logically about it. This is something that I feel like if you actually know what you're supposed to do, you're not going to stress out. If you don't know if you want to, let's say you want to study about something in maths, if you want to study trigonometry or something like that, and you have no idea how am I supposed to study it, then you're going to obviously get stressed out, because when you don't know anything about how you're supposed to study it, what are you supposed to, which book, then you're just going to be like, oh, what am I supposed to do? And then you're just going to be stressing out because I don't know, might fail the test. But when you actually know, okay, I have to study this book, I have to do X amount of pages a day, maybe we're going to have a little bit of stress, but the thing is that it's not going to be the same because you know what you're supposed to do. So this is how we can implement it, and we can try and implement it. So try not be stressed all year round, because we notice in the summertime, you can sleep as much as you want. In the summertime, there's no one stopping you sleeping in. You pray Fajr and then you sleep for 8-9 hours at least, because it's for me at least, the Fajr is really early in the morning, before 3 o'clock in the morning at the moment. And basically you just sleep as much as you want, allowing your body to, because sleep is literally what makes you grow. So allowing your body to grow more. And then you are also allowing yourself to not be stressed out, because stress stunts your growth. And since you're not stressing, you'll also grow more. These are the two things we need to be thinking about, because stress and bad sleep go hand in hand together to stun your growth. So if we can prioritize having good sleep and having low cortisol, this will inshallah help you to grow taller. I know it's not really possible in the school time, but maybe try taking naps in the school time, because otherwise you might be losing out on loads of sleep every night. Because if you're sleeping 2 or 3 hours less than what you actually can, you can maybe stay awake. Your body might get used to it eventually. But the thing is, you actually don't realize how much this could actually be stunting your growth. It definitely does. If you're sleeping 2 hours, if you could sleep 2 hours longer, you don't. It shows that actually you're stunting your growth. And if you're like stressed out, always thinking about these school things, you're gonna be getting stressed out. That's why you need to just have faith in the qadr and stop stressing. Like, because if you know everything was predestined so long ago, so don't stress about it and just try and sleep as much as you can. But obviously, don't skip Fajr. And then, inshallah, you'll grow to Allah. Assalamu alaikum.